OneUpliving.com. I'm Dr. Bill, and I'm out here in this beautiful day in the sun to give you a message. Get some sun, okay? The benefits of sun exposure greatly outweighs the risks. In fact, the risks have been greatly exaggerated with all the research that's out there right now. As a matter of fact, let me give you this website right now, Mercola.com. Dr. Mercola, MERCOLA.com, has all kinds of information on sun exposure, UV radiation, tanning beds, things like that, all kinds of stuff. But I'm here to give you the short of it. And that is, get some sun, but don't burn. That is the key. Do not burn. Don't let your kids burn. Don't let your elderly parents burn. Okay? It's good to have sun exposure, and you know you had enough whenever you get slight reddening. You get slight reddening on the skin. Okay? When you press it, it'll turn white. You guys have done that before. Especially when you're burned, you know it's red, and then when you push on it, it becomes white. You've overdone it. Okay? But you want to get a little bit of pinking. After that, you can put some cover on, meaning a shirt, loose cotton clothing, a hat, whatever you got to do. Maybe get back in the shade, okay, or bring the kids in. But you want them to get the sun exposure because of the health benefits. Let me give you a short of it list of health benefits. Besides vitamin D, which is obvious, okay, when you have sun exposure, your body produces vitamin D, and that's the way you want to get vitamin D, as opposed to always taking supplemental vitamin D. The best kind is actually from the sun, because your body knows how much to make, and it'll store it. Okay, so that's what you want to do, and you want to do that in the months. Obviously, in the wintertime, northern climates, we're not going to get much exposure to the correct UV radiation. We probably have to supplement a little bit during the wintertime with vitamin D. Vitamin D has hormonal effects. It's actually a hormone. Builds strong bones, builds strong teeth. It's good for the immune system. Has anti-inflammatory effects, okay? And actually has hormone effects for mood. Actually great for depression. Let me give you some more. It treats skin diseases. Most skin diseases have traditionally been treated by sun exposure. So if you have some skin problems, get them sun exposure in the right amounts would not be a bad idea. It synchronizes your biorhythms. We are creatures supposed to be outside and get sun exposure. Most of us work indoors, okay, and work in front of radiation and in front of computer screens. It's good to get some of the natural stuff, okay, so get outside. But again, don't burn, okay? And actually, tanning protects the skin from melanoma. The research says that people that have melanoma traditionally don't have tan skin, so they're not getting exposure to the sun. People with tan skin get less melanoma. How about that? Fibromyalgia patients have found that they have less pain when they have sun exposure. So the exposure to the sun is actually reducing their pain. Also, there's other chemical reactions that go on in the skin besides vitamin D production. Okay? Nitric Oxide is produced in your skin. That relaxes blood vessels. So sun exposure has been known to decrease blood pressure. How about that? Is that common? Bet it is. Okay. Anti-inflammatory effect. Is heart disease common? Which is the primary cause of heart disease? Inflammation. That's pretty common. So sun exposure would be good for that too. Okay. It's also good for ED for us guys. Cancer. Vitamin D3 has huge anti-cancer benefits. So does the other chemical reactions that go on in the skin. You can learn more about that from those other website I told you. Remember, I'm here to give you the short of it. So 40% of your body exposed, maybe about a half an hour, just to get ready in the skin, and you've had enough, okay? A word on sunscreens. A lot of them are bad, okay? Meaning they actually have toxins in, you're absorbing them through your skin. So I would try to limit that, unless you're going to be outside for a long time and you want to put it on your more exposed areas. Get the kind that actually blocks UVA rays. UVA rays are the bad ones that cause melanoma. UVB actually produces our vitamin D3. Most of the folks that get skin disease from sun exposure, they get it because they're toxic. Most of you folks that are worried are probably more toxic than anything. So getting those toxins out of your diet, or should I say, bluntly, the poisons out of your diet, like trans fatty acids, hydrogenated oils, fake fats, fake food, sugar, things like that. Get those out of your diet. The hormones in your meat. Okay, start eating some clean meat, some clean eggs, some clean cheese. Okay, local stuff. That will actually benefit you more than trying to get away from that sun. You need it. Get out there. OneUpliving.com. I'm Dr. Bill.